because it was a great show. It was a really good show, Sarah. Like to
Mm-hmm.
start off with KO, and I actually thought we were gonna get a nice promo. I really did. I was so excited to hear him probably just lay into Sammy and how they beat them and whatnot. But god damn it, JBL comes out and KO gave us one of the best memes of the year so far.
You know what is really weird? Because are we going with your? Are we just talking about this now? Or are we going with my breakdown of Raw? Because this is what I have first as well. And you literally just took a line. Like I almost feel like I shared my notes with you because I said KO looks bored immediately, putting his face down in the corner turnbuckle, and I was like becoming an instant meme. Like
Okay, well,
that's
I just
literally
remember
what
that
it
being the
wrote.
first segment of Raw. That was like
Yeah.
I'm going chronological here.
Yes, that's what
So,
I'm doing. Yeah, that's my notes
okay.
too.
Yeah, same
But
page.
no, it's funny, like, I took a picture of it because, I was laughing, like, when I saw it, and then, of course, I was like, "Why am I taking a picture of this? This is gonna be all over Twitter in 2 seconds," and so, of course, people were posting, like, better, pictures, but I was like, That's a mood photo, like, a literal
Oh,
mood."
absolute mood. That is gonna be
And that's
circulated a lot on my Twitter.
and that's how I was feeling listening to
That's
Baron
how it was.
Corbin,
No,
so
absolutely.
I completely understand.
He's so bad now. I just have no interest in him at all.
I've never had interest in Baron Corbin, if we're being honest. And, we've kind of talked about this before, like about him being paired with JBL and like the whole post Happy Corbin, whatever they're trying to do. I don't know. And yeah, I mean, they were off TV for a couple weeks, I think. So it was like that kind of made you easily forget about them, I think. And yeah, I'm still not quite sure of the direction they're going in. Obviously, they're trying to just get some heat on Corbin, but it's like they're not stepping far enough away, I feel, from the whole Happy Corbin, like the foundation of that, which was like, oh, he won the lottery, he's rich, and it's like they're still using that, but I feel like it's that's not working with then JBL trying to sell him as the modern day wrestling god and whatever. Like I don't know. I don't like the pairing necessarily, and I don't get
See,
it, and I just don't
I'm the
care.
complete opposite. I really like the pairing because Happy Corbin, I would say, was his most over since the darkness,
Sad
um,
Corbin.
sad. No, no, not sad Corbin, the NXT
Oh,
Corbin.
oh yeah, okay.
Like
Before
the
his
lone wolf badass with the best theme song ever.
receding hairline,
It-
also with
yeah, it
spiky
was
hair.
bad. But he's bald now. But I understand this because it's a like the money thing and whatnot, but also JBL and Baron Corbin, very similar wrestling styles and very similar when it comes to like heel in this era. And I feel like when it comes to mentor, like at first I was with you, like I don't get it, like why JBL of all people, but you come to think of it, like JBL was a hell of a heel, and heel Corbin is how he should be. He should never be a like face, and
Yeah.
it's an extension of the Happy Corbin where he doesn't have to rely on, just the gambling stuff and money and aspect. He can be the wrestling god because he's the god of everything. It's like an extension of that.
And see,
And
my
then
problem is though is they're not like as much as they're like I said, they're keeping a lot of the parts of Happy Corbin. It feels like at the same time though, as I can see what you're saying, why they can pair up well, but then they're almost abandoning it too much because it's like, oh well, when he comes out, his song hits and it talks about how happy he is, and the Tron is all like money, but it's like, but you're not really talking about how rich he is, and he's not really like acting like it. Like it would be more interesting, I feel like, if he started almost becoming JBL, like, oh, I have the money, so I'm gonna flaunt it. I'm gonna come out in like nice, well, we would say Corbin maybe would have like nice tailored suits because JBL does not have tailored suits. Obviously, we know
God,
that's been a
he's
joke
straight
online,
straight from the NBA draft
which
2003.
is insane for a man that has as much money as he does allegedly.
It's all about
Um,
comfort. There's a
but
fine
I mean,
line you can toe. There's a
well,
fine line you can toe.
no one's saying he needs to have like skin tight pants, but can you at least
Be
have like
able
a
to
jacket that
once
fits
have
and
skin
one
pants.
that you know, your pants don't look baggy? Can we at least like have that? Um, but yeah, I think that if they just transitioned his character a little bit more, then it would kind of make more sense to me, or maybe I would be a little bit more interested. Like, but I just kind of feel like it's obvious that they paired them together to try and help um Corbin get over, and it was just like, okay, yeah, like JBL's around, people hate him, so let's pair you guys together. I don't know. But I'm like you. I just don't care. Like, I
I just
literally
don't.
felt like how Kevin Owens did. So,
He was in actual mood is what you said. I just
yeah.
he was everyone in that arena and watching at home, hands down. But then he ended up getting the win, obviously, and then
Mhm.
attacked by the damn bloodline. Those
Yeah.
scoundrels invading
And that
Raw once
then
again.
and that progressed to them being kicked out of the arena besides Solo Sikoa,
That's all.
who then got a match later. So it seems like we're still going to be going with this. And I'm just hoping that we don't keep seeing it on SmackDown because I'm just getting over it, as we've talked about in previous shows. Like, it's just not, I don't know, it's not fulfilling my bloodline needs, if that makes sense. Like, I'm just like, this is just silly at this point, especially as they're like, we're getting closer to Royal Rumble. I just don't think that we need to. This part made sense, but I mean, as them as like starting off SmackDown, like beating people up, it's just like, okay, we get it. Like, but
It
like, why
just
don't we
yeah.
focus
Mhm.
on the task at hand? You know, they now the Usos now have a match at the Rumble for the titles. We now know it'll be Kevin Owens versus Roman. So like focus on that. Don't focus on them beating up everybody in the locker room. Like, it's kind of silly at this point, but it is what it is.